Hello. Well, hello everyone. Long time no video. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have heard just about stuff that's going on. So I wanted to make a little video to kind of explain everything and, explain why I haven't been uploading any videos or making any art in a while, and just kind of catch up and do a little heart-to-heart drawing session. So we are going to do a sketch with me video. I've never done one of these before because I am very self-conscious about my sketching process. It's easy to paint because the picture is pretty much already done, but sketches can be very messy and very kind of all over the place, and I'm not the best at sketching, but we're gonna do it today. So I've got my watercolor sketchbook here. Gotta find a blank page. I should have already marked one. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I don't know what to sketch. I should have come up with some ideas ahead of time, but we're just gonna go with it. I've also been in an art block lately. Another reason why I've never done one of these videos is because sometimes, like now when I'm having an art block, I kind of hate everything that I create. So it's a little vulnerable of a position to be in, but let's just get into it. Let's just start with some flowy hair, because that is the best thing for me to draw when I have to kind of work through art block. So sometimes when I'm doing it like this to just kind of work through it, I start with the hair, but if I'm working on a piece that kind of has a better idea, I do start with the face. But every sketch is a little different. Like I said, the sketching process for me is very messy. It's very sloppy. I don't like the way I sketch, so I don't really like it on camera, but that's okay. We're being vulnerable. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will have heard that, well, let me just backtrack a little bit. Last time I made a video, I had talked about my rebranding, which is still going pretty well. I mean, it's slow going, but we're getting places. But I had mentioned how I was still working on renovating my new studio space, and I showed a little bit of that. Well, that is no longer happening. So I'm actually in a new space in the house now. So I mentioned on my Instagram that my younger brother and his girlfriend and their 3 dogs moved in with me and my mom, and the only space we had available for them to live in was the studio space that my mom and I were working on in the basement. So I had to be relocated, but luckily we have this very nice room in the house that we were kind of using as a dining room, but it kind of didn't really work for that anyways because it was a closed off space, and it's worked out a lot better as a studio than I anticipated. So that kind of was a happy accident. And so yeah. So the transition moving from that space to this space was a little bumpy. I still haven't set up the new room yet. I'm kind of doing bits and pieces. I've kind of got the overall vibe down. And it's a really relaxing room. So that was my goal, was to make it a nice relaxing space where I can just kind of be creative and not really, you know, kind of just escape and delve into my art. So it is working for that. But because it's still in flux, I'm still kind of putting up art and figuring out just kind of where everything is going to go. I haven't actually been able to work on any art in the new studio yet. But that's okay. I'm excited for when it's finished, which should be soon. So hopefully, shortly after this, I'll be filming a studio setup and tour video. So that'll be nice. But yeah, so that's kind of just where I'm at. It put me in a little bit of an art block just because there was an adjustment period of having new people in the house and new animals and getting used to everything. And we're still getting used to everything, but it's getting easier. So I'm feeling like I can go back into creative mode, which is good because I'm still working towards setting up an online shop to sell my prints and eventually working towards getting that Patreon put together. So I was a little discouraged at first because of the setback, but we're back on track, I think. Sometimes when you just kind of get thrown out of sync, it's hard to get back into a good momentum for like creative projects. Oh, O'Malley is here. She just jumped onto the back of my chair, which she knows she's not supposed to. She's trying to get onto the table, but we'll see her when she makes an appearance, and then we'll shoo her away. Hello. You're not supposed to be up here. You are not supposed to be up here. Oh, she's moving the lamp. Okay, it's time for her to go. O'Malley, come here, sweetheart. Okay. Yes, hello. You go play somewhere else. Oh, okay. Oh, also, sorry about the poor lighting. We're back to that kind of not great lighting. Because I still haven't gotten everything set up. So once I kind of have my bearings, once I'm back to really making videos, they will be more put together. But I just wanted to do this because I've been away for so long and I haven't done any art in so long, and I thought this would be a good way to kind of just give a little update about why and what's been going on with me. All right. So we've got some movement for the hair here. I think we can start drawing a face. I don't know what the mood is that we have, but let's kind of, sometimes when I do this and I make like flowy hair, then it's kind of hard to see the shape of the face. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so there will be an ear here that we can't really see. O'Malley. Cut it out, sweetheart. All right, we've got eyebrow. Sometimes it's the easiest if you're doing it in kind of a weird order and you kind of lose the shape of the face. For me, eyebrows are usually a good starting point. O'Malley, sweetheart, cut it out. because then you can kind of figure out where things go based on the eyebrows. So let's see, if we put the nose there. The nose is something that I end up moving probably a million times in a sketch. The nose never ends up where I first put it, but that one actually looks pretty good. We'll see, it's a little small, but that's okay. Let's do closed eyes, because we're being just calm and relaxed. So yeah, I kind of went into a little bit of an art block while everything was going on, just because I was thrown out of whack. And once I'm in an art block, it's usually very hard to get out of for me. So I kind of just have to ride it out a little bit, but then there comes a point where I just have to say, you know what, time to get back into it, and I have to force myself a little bit. And that usually the easiest way to do that is to just do meaningless sketches that I have no intention of turning into anything. That way I can just draw and not have the pressure. And that usually, sometimes it takes a couple tries. I'll have to draw a couple of sketches before I really break out of that block, but that usually in the end does the trick. O'Malley, stop. She really wants to be on this table. She wasn't this bad in the other room. I don't know, something about this room, really makes her want to be up here. I don't know if it's because it's a smaller space, so there's less places for her to kind of go and explore on her own. I don't like this mouth, but maybe once we have a chin, it'll go somewhere better. I mean, it's not the best, it's not the worst. It's just a sketch, and that's all it has to be. I think we need to add more to the hair. I'm actually proud of myself that that was my first eraser. Usually it doesn't go this smoothly, so I guess I picked a good night to work through my art block, because normally when I sketch there's a lot of erasing, but not so much this time, but we'll see. I'm sure that'll change. I'm sure I just jinxed it. I don't really think this sketch is going anywhere. It's really just flowy hair. All right, hold on, let's pause for a second. Okay, I think Let's change her lips. I'm not liking the mouth. Look, even just erased, it already looks so much better. But like I said, this is just a nonsense drawing just to get me out of my little funk. No, I don't know what it is. I can't draw lips tonight. Sometimes that happens though. So yeah, I think the hardest part right now with the new living situation and the new studio situation, oh, that looks better, is just that in the basement I was very tucked away, and now I'm on the main floor of the house and it's a little louder, especially with 3 big old doggos running around. But other than that, so that's the hardest part, and that makes it a little harder to film. So there's going to be a lot of trial and error for that kind of thing. Something else I need to work on is just being faster at sketching. It takes me a while to just kind of do nothing. But yep. So there we are. 20 minutes and I have sketched nothing. Just a lot of flowy hair. And the fun part about flowy hair is like you never know when to end it because it could just keep going. Really, O'Malley? All right, well, I guess it's time to wrap this up because O'Malley is meowing at me that she wants to go hang out. It's about almost 9 o'clock now, so we're getting ready for bed, but I just wanted to do a nice little wind down and just kind of check in, give a little update, and let you guys know that there will be new content soon. I'm just working out the kinks of everything. So I hope you enjoyed this little wind down sketch with me. If you absolutely hated this, let me know and I will never do a video like this again. But if you liked it, also let me know. And if it's a 50-50 split, we will toss a coin and see if I'll do more videos like this. So there we go. A nice little relaxing vibe. You know what? Let's just do a little something more. Let's do just a little bit of like space vibes. Just a little something. Because that's what I like. Just to make it slightly more interesting, we'll give her some nice little stars. Should we give her a UFO? I say yes. There's a little UFO. All right, well, thank you for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys soon with some more fun videos. All right, bye.